Check out the link in the description below and you can find a worksheet that goes along with this lesson. Welcome back to Ukulele Corner. The final major chord shape that we're going to look at is the D shape. And remember, that one is a bit of a traffic jam in first position. We looked at some solutions. You can do a bar with various fingers. You can do a partial bar and sneak your second finger under there. You can use even 2, 3, and 4, or 1, 2, and 3. But this is one of those chords where we have a lot of notes on the same fret, so it's okay to turn your forearm slightly so that you get this index finger close to the fret wire. Instead of back here, rotating forward, you're kind of reaching up to get closer to the note. That's going to give you more clarity. Often, the buzzing and rattling in this chord, unlike a lot of other chords, instead of the higher strings, it's often on the low string. So moving your index finger up is really going to help there. Now, in order to make this into a movable shape, we don't have to do a bar, but we have to cover the high string. So if we go back to that idea of using 2, 3, and 4 in your left hand, second, third, and pinky, then your index finger is free to play notes up above. Now we have a movable shape. Many times I leave out, especially in reentrant tuning, the high G tuning, I leave out the fourth string and just play these 3 notes. Our root that names the chord, the note D in the low position, is on the 3rd string. So that's the string we're going to study to get to know our note names. C is open, but we can't play anything behind the open string, so it's not going to work. Then C sharp, then we got D, there we go. Now D sharp, first position. E, you've probably played that E chord before, right? It's related to the D shape. You can add in that second finger or leave it off on the 4th string. Then you get from D, or E, you get to F, F sharp. Then we get to G at 5th fret. G sharp or A flat, 6th fret. Then A, beautiful A chord position, is up at 7th position. B flat, 8th, B, and then 1 fret higher we get to a C chord. 12, 12, 12, and then the 10th fret. That's really hard to kind of reach forward with this finger, so maybe in that one you just want to do 3 strings. So that is the concept of the D shape. So memorize those notes on the 3rd string. D on the 2nd fret, then E flat, E, F, F sharp, G, A flat, A, B, or B flat, B, and then C, right? So you can find those chords up higher. And then remember that that 3rd string is the root of this particular shape. Let's try it at the 3rd fret. 5, 5, 3, or cover the 4th string as well. So what's that 3rd string, 5th fret? That's F. So that's where you'd play this D shape and turn it into an F chord. So I want you to really take your time with each of these shapes. C, we looked at A shapes, we looked at G shapes without the low string, G shapes with the low string. We looked at F, and then finally D. Same thing like G, you can leave out the 4th string often with this. You might notice with the A shape, you're also with the reentrant tuning, you'd be doubling up the note. The 4th and the high would be the same, right? So if you want, you can leave that out. Adds a lot, though, with the low G tuning. So take a lot of time and review those, and then next what we're going to do is we're going to start connecting them in various keys so that you can see how to find related chords instead of unrelated chords like we've just been moving around randomly. Now we're going to start to create a sense of logic and how you can use these shapes to play music and how they can be very, very functional and add a lot to your playing. So I'll be right back with that.